Hi, guys. This is Mr. Schaffner. Today we're going to be discussing 1.2. I can add integers with the same sign. And we're going to be talking about question number 7. Question number 7 says, at sunset on a cold, dark winter night, the temperature was negative 7 degrees Fahrenheit. The temperature then dropped by half a degree each hour for 7 hours before finally rising by 2.5 degrees each hour for 3 hours. What was the temperature in degrees Fahrenheit at sunrise 10 hours later? So, since this is a math word problem here, we're going to circle these numbers. And we're going to underline this question. What was the temperature in degrees Fahrenheit at sunrise 10 hours later? So this one was negative 7. So we're going to say negative 7. And this one drops. So this is a negative each hour 7 times. Finally rising. So this one is positive each hour again for 3 hours. So I'm going to put this one into a table. So at the 0 hour, it was negative 7. And then it went 10 hours for the night. And the temperature was changing during the night. And we need to see what it was at the end of the night. So I'm going to put this one into a table. For the first 7 hour, the temperature was dropping a half degree every hour. So dropping is negative. So here's what's happening. The third hour, it drops. And it continues to drop. For 7 hours, it drops a half a degree every hour. And then it starts to warm up. For the last 3 hours, it warms up 2.5. So these are all positive. So what I have to do now is I'm going to combine all my negatives and I'm going to combine all my positives. Well, I can tell by looking that 2.5, 2.5, 2.5 is going to be 7.5. So that's 250, 250, and 250, which is 750. So now I've got to worry with all of these. Well, if I put 2 halves together, that's going to equal 1. 2 halves together is going to equal 1. 2 halves together is going to equal 1. And they're going to be negative 1. I need to keep that in mind here. And then I'm going to have a negative a half left. So this is 7, 8, 9, 10, 10.5. So negative 10.5. So I have a negative 10.5 and a positive 7.5. Now we've discussed 0 pairs, and at this time I see a 0 pair of a negative a half and a positive a half. So we know that they cancel each other out. So now my problem just reads negative 10 plus 7. So we think ninjas, pirates. There are 10 ninjas, there are 7 pirates. How many more ninjas are there than pirates? There are 3 more ninjas. So the temperature at sunrise was negative 3 degrees. The temperature at sunrise was negative 3 degrees Fahrenheit. I know that's a lot, and it's all kind of messy, but it makes sense in my head. So I hope you could follow what I did. If you can't, ask your parents. Maybe they can see what's going on. Now that you have the skills to solve number 7, give number 7 a try. Good luck.